I'd feel a lot better about this if I understood why the heck we were sending our boys over there. Mike, I understood World War II with Hitler and all those wiseacres. This war doesn't even have any decent villains. Who am I supposed to hate this time? Jane Fonda?
It's a good place to start.
I don't want to see Lawrence go to Canada, but if he chooses to, we need to support that decision.
Oh, so now we're trusting our idiot kids with important life decisions? Why not let Pat choose if he wants to see the dentist?
Pat has never been to a dentist.
Because we made that decision for him.
Lawrence is educated. He's been out in the world. He stood on that spot where you're in 4 states at once. I think he's smart enough to make his own decisions.
Mom, Dad, I've decided I'm going to Vietnam.
Oh, shut up. What do you know?
Mary, I was telling you out there, sometimes when I actually see the show, I gush too much. But I really like The Kids Are All Right. It's a great show. People need to see this show.
I hope people will.
You were following the Connors this season until they finished their season, and now you're following American Housewife. But it still has that same working class feel. It's a perfect match, actually, if people are watching that. It deals with a lot of issues from the 70s, though.
That's right. But I mean, those issues are the same today, right? Like, our family has 10 people and I think 3 bedrooms and 1 bathroom.
Right.
So, and I think a lot
first
of
of
people.
all, it's 8 boys,
It's 8
for those of
boys.
you who haven't seen
That's
it.
too many boys for 1 bathroom.
Yeah, you heard of my
Gotta
3
tell you.
sons. This is my 8 sons.
Gross. Yeah. It's a lot of boy energy, yeah.
Well, you really manage it as the character. I love the character, but I'm wondering about managing it on the set. What's it like?
I do a lot of shushing. I'm probably not very popular. I do a lot. I'm like, shh. I do that at home, too. I mean at home as well. My kids at home call me Peggy. They're like, oh, God, she's really being Peggy. Yeah. I like it, though. I love playing her because she is, I mean, sometimes they write her so mean that I get dizzy. I'm like, ooh, that was a mean one. Like, I'm really tough on those kids. But I think the 70s was, I mean, I grew up in the 70s, and I grew up in an Irish house like that where parents were annoyed by kids, and that was allowed. It was sponsored, and you were allowed to show it.
Right.
You had to love them, but you didn't have to like them. And I relate to that.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus' 50-year-old ass still on TV and winning awards and bitch. You need to retire. Okay, I'll retire.
Well, what you do on the show is amazing because it really is a balance of really funny stuff out in the field, right on Hollywood Boulevard. You maximize that to so much potential there. And with Jimmy, it's also got a lot of heart. With your son Billy and all of that went on during that time, the whole country was following that.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, it was definitely not what we thought was going to happen. I mean, Billy's condition was a complete surprise to us. We thought we were having a healthy baby, and then 3 hours after, we discovered he had a hole in his heart. And at the time that happened, there was a huge debate going on in the country with healthcare. And so Jimmy and I chose actually to talk about it on the show, to use our voices, because we became, in that moment, very aware of other families in that hospital and what they needed and how they were getting screwed over by our administration, and that we wanted to be a voice for those families that we met, and we wanted to champion people. So, thanks.
So amazing.
It wasn't the funniest monologue, but, I think it had some heart, and I think it made change, I hope, and we're not going to stop talking about it either.
Well, things look like they're going really well with you and Blue.
Yeah, thank you for being so accepting of it.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Did you tell her that we slept together like 3 months ago? I just need to know in case I mention it in passing.
Please do not do that.
And Sarah, congratulations on not only the success of the talk, which you came up with that idea and it's been going for years, but also rebooting Roseanne and now the Connors and having that idea that it could work again for these times in a new way, too. So you're working behind the scenes, but also finding great work for yourself on TV.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. It's been, I think when you spend a lot of years in the business, you just realize, oh, I better start creating opportunities for myself. And I think everybody who's been in the industry a long time starts to branch out and do different things. And it's satisfying to grow in different ways rather than doing the same thing over and over again.
And what a cast to have, oh my gosh, John Goodman, everybody on that show.
Yeah, it's an incredible cast. I just feel like I'm in a master class watching people work, and I just take it as an opportunity really to ask questions and figure out how everyone's process is different